Today is the Sagittarius Full Moon. It's June the 11th, 2025. I am Jennifer Lakshmidove of Dove Light Astrology. I feel like I'm giving a weather report, and I guess in a way I am, because we're going to look at the astrological weather today, and then we're going to talk about the horoscopes for this full moon in Sagittarius. So when the moon is full in Sag, the sun is in Gemini, and the moon is in Sagittarius. So the sun and moon are creating this spotlight energy, looking right at the parts of our lives that are often the hardest to look at. Any full moon is like this. This, though, is bigger because Jupiter is involved. Jupiter rules the sign Sagittarius. And as you know, I've said many times, it's a planet of joy, optimism, and expansion. It expands things. And Jupiter is at an interesting placement right now in the sky. It's at 0 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter loves to be in Cancer. It's exalted in Cancer. All of the flavors of Jupiter get to be experienced the purest way when it is in the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is about home and your home environment, whether you feel at home in your life or at home in yourself. Those themes are magnified right now. And the glyph for Sagittarius is the arrow. And the sign of Sagittarius is often depicted as the archer. Sag energy has the ability to see beyond what's going on and aim toward the future with focus like no other sign. And it is also the sign of justice. Libra, it has the glyph of the scales. It is about balance, and it's often flavored, often the flavor of justice is there, but when I think of the theme of justice, it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius moves around the globe. It moves around inside of us. It draws us forward. It brings our true feelings out. Sagittarius energy is truth-telling energy. And with this full moon, we cannot not see the truth of what's going on within us, in our personal lives, and in our country. I'm talking about the United States, but I know some of you watching don't live here, but you might be seeing this from your own perspective. What's going on in your government right now? What's going on in your country right now? Where are you seeing the energy, forward moving energy for justice happening? This full moon is really amplifying the energy of, I want to do what's right now. I want to do it now. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to say it out loud, and I'm going to call together the folks I can inspire with my joy and optimism and with the hope of a possible future that we're aiming for. And just notice if you're feeling that today in your own energy. Notice if you are feeling energized, in movement. Sagittarius is a fire sign. And like Leo and Aries, it has this moving energy, moving forward kind of energy. Earth signs are still and grounded. Air signs, they move in all directions at once. And water signs flow, but fire signs are driven. But let me know if you sense that feeling of, I need to do something now, and to do it now, whether it's change your job, change your relationship, change something in your life, or get involved in politics, or whatever it is. Just notice. We're also moving into summer. It is June the 11th, but in a couple of weeks, we'll have the solstice on the new moon. And also, I believe it's next week, Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, is going to have a square with Saturn. And it's already forming, right now I'm looking at the chart, it's already forming, but that is about like breaking the rules. expanding the rules. What are the rules? What are the structures that need to change? And how in my expanded energy can I work on changing those things in my own life and in my community? I'll talk more about that next week when we get to the exact point of it. But let's do the horoscopes now. And you want to listen for your sun and rising sign. So for Aries, this full moon is lighting up your future. You're thinking about your future. You're thinking about like, oh crap, I need to change some things. Or heck yes, I'm on my way. Just notice where you are in your focus on your future, because this beautiful full moon in Sagittarius is highlighting where you're headed. Taurus, sun and rising, deep emotional honesty is your key right now. Sometimes that's hard, Taurus, I understand. But if something's been unsaid, it's going to rise to the surface. Chances are during this full moon time. And don't resist the release, Taurus, because it's making space for a deeper amount of trust, okay? Gemini, the full moon, Gemini moon and rising, the full moon brings clarity to your relationships. You're feeling a sense of freedom about your relationships because what you believe about love, boundaries, or a shared vision is up for review right now. And so speak from your truth in your relationships and about your relationships and not your fear. Cancer, sun and rising. You're being asked to care for your body and your spirit with more devotion. What kind of routine or mindset or habit is overdue for an upgrade, Cancer? You know what to do about those things. Leo, creative fire is returning for you, Leo. You're starting to feel that energy of wanting to make something and express yourself. And this full moon is wanting you to take up space, okay? Space in your life with your art, with your truth, with your joy. And you want to let yourself be seen right now. Virgo, the roots of your life are shifting. Home, family, and your environment is in focus for you right now. You're thinking about your sense of safety in those areas. And where do you need more space or more grounding in your life, Virgo? Libra, new ideas and big truths are downloading quickly for you, Libra. This is a full moon of revelation for you, especially with how you express yourself. So get your pen and paper, get your paints, and express this, what's going through you right now, what you're feeling right now, Libra. Scorpio, this lunation is lighting up your values. What's worth your time, energy, and money, Scorpio? You're going to be realigning those things and bringing them into alignment with your self-worth and your abundance. Sagittarius, this is your full moon. Take a deep exhale, a deep inhale, Sag moon rising. There is a moment of truth right now. You're seeing things you cannot unsee. Something big about who you are is ready to come forward in your life. Let any old stories go about taking up space, about speaking your mind, okay? Capricorn, sun and rising. You may feel the call to slow down, Capricorn, to turn your attention inward. This is the perfect time for that because your inner world has answers for you that you won't find by overworking yourself or looking to external sources. Trust the quiet knowing that's rising within you right now. Aquarius, you're seeing who your real people are. community, connection, and your long-term vision come into clearer focus right now. Let go of alliances that no longer align with you and your goals. And finally, Pisces, Sun and Rising. This full moon is highlighting your purpose and your public path, Pisces. A career truth is coming up for you, one that reminds you of what you're really here to do. Okay, that concludes the horoscopes for the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm Jennifer Lakshmidove of Dove Light Astrology. Leave me a comment here if you have any questions. And in the description box, you can see how to reach me, how to follow me on my social media. For more astrological information, you want to sign up for my newsletter, and you do that by going to jenniferlakshmidove.com and just filling out the info there. And everybody, thank you so much for being here. I want to thank my new subscribers. I appreciate you all so very much, and I'll see you soon.